Okay, standing there in the alley at 9 years old in my birthday outfit with my panties at my ankles. The bad man drove away and left me in the alley. And I stood there for a while, as far as I could remember, sobbing like that, gut-wrenching, wailing, kind of, I'm sure. So all I could think of was walking home. And my mom was going to be so mad at me that I lost my jacket and my school books. So this is the fun part. I mean, it was all so much already, but. So I pick up my panties. There's like stuff running down my legs. I thought I peed myself. I didn't. It was just like, so I was kind of walking like with my legs like apart, because there's stuff on them. I walked down a little bit, down to the crosswalk, sobbing, crying. The whole time. It was like I was on autopilot, I believe. I mean, that's all I could think of. And I just remember sobbing, crying, people driving by and like looking at me, but just sobbing, crying. Just, when's light turning green? When's light turning green so I could walk? So I walk up, across the street, went over Glen Oaks, and the corner is the motor vehicles department building, and people out in line and in and out and busy, little, motor vehicles. Sobbing 9-year-old girl. Walking up the street. And I remember moms with their kids, old people, young people, teenagers. There was like a liquor store and donut place and pizza place across the street from that, and there was always like a bunch of teenagers and stuff that hung out over there. Everybody looked at me. I remember everybody looking at me, and I just kept crying and walking, like crying, like like crying and walking. So I got to our apartment building. Latchkey kid, so I had the string with the key inside my shirt. And then I went home, and there was a big window in our front. Sorry, I don't know why this will get me. There's a big window in the front of our apartment building. Like it went all the way, almost to the floor. And then up. And as far, I think it went to the floor, but it was long. Like you could see my whole body looking out the front window of the apartment building. And then you could see all the parking places. And so I sat there like, like crunched up in a ball like this in the corner of that window until my mom got home. And I just sat there crying and crying and crying and crying until my mom got home. And then I remember her pulling up and seeing me crying in the window when she pulls up. And she screamed, "What happened? What's wrong?" And then from there, it's like little blips. Little blips of time, Little things. I remember I was so mad my grandma brought me a Paddington bear. My mom stripped me and put me in the bathtub, and I don't even know how long I was in that bathtub. I don't think I ever really told her the full story. because I was afraid somebody would come and kill her. I know I was taken to a doctor. I don't remember what was said at the doctor's. I remember being there. I don't remember police, but I'm sure they were there at some point. But, so perpetrator was never caught. And years later, with a friend of mine, we're out to score a little flower, as you say now. And she starts talking to this guy in the corner, and it's that guy. Oh, the universe is so fun. So I just grabbed her by the arm, and I was freaking out. I was like, we gotta go, we're not getting. But boy, you can get over it. You can. It takes a little work and lots of love. And then now, I've learned to love myself. Thankfully.